Starting a construction project without pre-construction services is like just going for a skydiving without parachute. Yes, is that risky? In this stage, we get valuable time with the client to understand his requirements, his constraints, what he's looking for, so that the construction can take off in a smooth manner. In this video, we will break it down 5 stages of pre-construction services where a client should understand and he should go through before starting a construction. Step 1. Project initialization. In this stage, where we understand what our client requirement is, like how many floor is looking to go, how many car parking is required, whether lift is there or not, what is the size of the bedroom is thinking, what is budget constraints, all those things. Then we will make a site visit. In that initial site visit, where we measure the site size, whether a skew is there or not, what is the road size, where is the electric pole, where is the sewage manual provided, so that for a rough sketch, all these details required for getting a rough sketch. Once that is done, we will take SBC of the soil. With all these details, we will then discuss about the initial approximate budget what client is looking for. Step 2, that is initial design and planning. In this, with whatever the understanding which we had taken from the client, we will start drawing a rough sketch and having an initial discussion with the client whether whatever we understood is aligning with the client mindset. Then we will take a feedback, we will improvise on the designs. Once that is done, we will just overlook or do a rough estimate so that we check whether the project is aligned with the client budget. Once the initial rough plan is finalized, then we will move to next step 3, design development. Once the initial plan is freeze, we will then move on to structural detailing, exterior and interior facades or interior placements, all those things in detail, and electrical points, electrical wiring and plumbing points and plumbing lines, all these things we decide in this stage. Once that is done, we will then process to the detailing estimation, that is the detailed estimation where we do precisely and we'll see whether the project is aligned with the client budget. Once that is done, everything is finalized, then we'll apply for the permissions like BESCOM permissions or the temporary water, temporary current, plan sanctioning, all these things is done in this stage. Then comes the step 4 where we go for bidding and finalization of the contractor things, like bidding for a contractor, finding contractors and subcontractors, doing agreement with them, and final scheduling, timeline of the project will be constrained here. All those things will be done in the 4th stage. The step 5 where the preparation for construction work starts here. Like once we get approval of all the local regulations like sanction planning, electrical, BESCOM, all those things, we then start cleaning the site, then source the materials, order the required materials for initial stage, then getting the temporary electrical connection to a site. So preparation of a site so that the construction work start from the day 1. So these are all the 5 steps which we need to practice for a smooth journey of any construction work. So both a contractor and a client should enjoy the journey rather than getting delayed and burning the cash outs.